Hey guys, this is the HeartGold Jetcolia Jeff's HeartGold walkthrough episode 3. So after we go to Mr. Pokemon's house and get the package which contains the Togepi egg, which you eventually get, Professor Elm calls you, which was what happened at the end of the episode, and something wrong has happened in the lab, and as we all know, this guy has stolen a Pokemon because he's a very naughty boy. So he's like, I got this new super strong Pokemon, and I'm gonna beat you with it. So you battle him, and unless you're like the most retarded battler ever, you're gonna beat him pretty easily. So, especially since you have some experience and you're going to be a higher level. So that's just the battle, and you get a ton of experience, like always, from the other starter, and, you grow a level and all that good janks. So you beat him, and then he's all like, ... you're a wimp, even though you beat me, which is weird, because he's kind of dumb, and he's got a fancy hairdo and stuff. So, he walks back for some reason, not exactly sure. He's probably just like, oh, I forgot to call you that bad name. So, yes, then you continue on back to the lab. And these are just the shortcuts so that you don't have to go through the grass. I mean, you can follow the path if you want. You don't have to. But, yeah. Okay, so we're approaching the lab, and now that I've got the running shoes, it's nice, because they're going a lot faster, which is nice. Okay, so here we are, back in New Bark Town, and you go into the lab, and there's a policeman, and he's all like, what was the name of that guy? And you're like, oh, it never showed a name, so I gotta make one up. But first this bitch jumps in and, is like, I'm a bitch. So, so that happens. Anyway, then you get to, pick the name and stuff, and you do that on the touchscreen, so it's not going to be shown here, obviously. But, okay. So, I picked, so as you can see in a second, let's see, I picked, what was the name I picked? Sylve, because there's not enough character spaces for Silver, which is completely idiotic. So, my rival's name is Sylve. It's probably French for silver, like Sylve, something like that. Okay, so my rival is now a Frenchie. And Professor Elm always talks to you for an hour, so I just sped this up. And there was a lot of I wanted to get as much content in this video for you guys as possible, so there's a lot of editing. So just hang with me. I'm going to be explaining everything and stuff. So so you walk back out. And then it's time to continue on the journey. So as you're going this way, you run into the weird person with her Meryl, and she's all like, yo, I'm going to teach you how to catch a Pokemon. And she goes over, and this animation was really weird. She, first the Meryl humps her, or, then she starts humping the Meryl, and, oh, it's just, this game is just the most perverted game I've ever played. So then she's like, come hump Pokemon with us. And you go into the grass and, some wild Pokemon appears. And this was all instructional, so I sped this up too. But, so she sends out Meryl, and then she's like, first you go to this. First you attack. And then when its HP is lowered, you use a Pokeball. And I'm like, I didn't know that. Thanks for sharing. So basically that happens, and then she catches it with one Pokeball, and yay, she caught a Rattata. Woo, go her. It's such a good Pokemon, and it's level 2. Ooh, a good level. That's better than level 1. Way better than level 1. So then she just says, that's the gist of it, and then she gives you Pokeballs, which is sweet, because everybody loves Pokemon's balls. Okay, so then she walks off, and then you're just going to continue. So, I skipped going through all the grass, and about... Wait for it. Yeah, okay. So now we're back up sorry. The editing I did was pretty crappy, as you guys can see. But anyway, so you get it back up here, and this is where those two guys were battling with the Rattata and the Pidgey, and so you get to battle those two guys, and then yeah, so actually I just kind of skipped the first one because I'm lazy and stuff. But so yeah, so you battle this first guy just has a Rattata, and the second guy has a level 2 Pidgey and a level 4 Rattata, so he's a lot better because he's got a level 2 Pidgey. As you guys can all see, he is one heck of a Pokemon trainer. So yeah, it's a pretty cool battle. You know, it's really exciting. Lots of various moves being used in this one. Okay, so I grow a level, which is sweet, because in one more level I can learn Ember, which is good, because without it, Cyndaquil kinda sucks. So, okay. So I'm continuing up this way, and I'm going to be skipping over some battles, you know, just because some people get really annoying when you battle them. But anyway, so the person didn't battle me, which was good, because I didn't want to battle her. So, yeah, but this guy does, and he's annoying, so I just skipped that. Okay, and then you get a call on your Pokegear from your mom. And this is actually the point at which your mom asks you if you want her to save money for you. And, you know, just in the classic in the classic gold and silver mood, I just said yes, you know, whatever. So, okay. So, yeah, I let her do that, and then I encounter a wild Pokemon and skip the animation of me fleeing, because that just takes up time. So I go up here and I get a potion. Yes, a potion. Yeah. Okay. So, and then I come down here and there's Pokeball, and what is it? It's a Pokeball. It's a Pokeball shaped like a Pokeball. It makes no sense whatsoever. It's a Pokeball. The item. The Pokeball. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, so I skipped the animation of that. Battling that guy too, because he was annoying. He had like a zillion bug Pokemon. But however, I do not skip myself humping a tree, because that is just so awesome. I can't skip it. So what do you know? The first time I step into a piece of grass, what happens? I encounter a Pokemon. Then I encounter another Pokemon, and then I finally don't encounter more Pokemon. But I talk to this guy because I want to talk Japanese to him, because that's cool. So I walk in here, and then, what do you know, that weird lady who's stalking me comes up from behind. How the fuck did she get behind me? 1 second she's teaching me how to catch a Pokemon, and then she walks away in front of me, and the next thing I know I'm walking through a corridor, and she comes up behind me. And then she just runs around me, and she's just like, haha, now I'm gonna go ahead of you and pop out behind you again. It's gonna happen. The next time I see her, it's gonna be from the back. Okay, so here we are in Violet Town, Violet City. Is that this one? You know, I'm not really sure. I think that's it. So here I'm just, you know, showing you around. There's a little house down there. There's a school. Bellsprout Tower is coming up here. It's pretty cool looking. And then there's the gym and the mart. But before I get to any of that, I'm gonna catch the next member of my team, which you can catch down here. And that is Mareep, the baller electric Pokemon. And Mareep is actually really good to have on your team. Like, he's a really good poke. I really recommend using him. Once he learns Thunder Shock and those electric attacks, he's just a beast. So, okay, so I catch him here, and so that's pretty cool. So I'm just coming back into town, gonna do some more healing in the Pokemon Center, and just getting ready for the next video. I'm going to be challenging the gym leader here, and hopefully I'll get to Bellsprout Tower too. But yeah, so this is it for today. So thanks guys. Thanks for watching, and keep it up.